Hello everyone, my name is Charlotte and today we are going to look at your third energy center, your third chakra, remembering that the first one was your root energy center, the second one is your solar plexus, your sacral, and the third one is your solar plexus. So your sacral energy center is below your belly button if you put your hand on your tummy, and the solar plexus one is on the hand above the belly button, that area there between that and your heart center. So the difference in each of these, as you might remember from 1, 2, and 3, is that the first one is like as you evolve in life, as your experiences evolve, your thinking, your beliefs, you start off at the bottom one and you move up to the second one and to the third one. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and the eighth one is all around you. So it's important to remember that when the Kundalini rises, it's a natural progression. It's meant to be a natural process where your Ida and Pingala, those snakes, they go up the spine and they cross over at each energy center, remembering from your first session, that detailed explanation. So when it gets to your solar plexus energy center, that one is yellow, and it's all about your relationship with yourself. So in your meditation space, like we did with the first two, we go into that area and we visualize where it's spinning, because remember each one of these energy centers spin. How it's spinning, is it slow, is it fast? What is this color? What is its texture? Is there any density? We'll do that in a moment. But firstly, let's just talk a little bit about that energy center. It is literally where your tummy starts the digestive process. So this is all about your digestion. And it's linked to your mental body, how we think. So you can see the link between your conditioning, how your relationships developed, how your emotions developed in your second one, up until the third one, where your mental body and you start owning your life in a different way. So if you're thinking about how you came into this world, how your life has evolved into different experiences, different milestones, you will see how your personality has developed and your inner strength, your inner will, all your traits have developed in your solar plexus based on your experiences on your first two. Now, this is where it gets very interesting, because this one is relating to your digestion. And because it relates to your mental body, you can take it a depth, a little bit deeper, into a deeper depth, and ask yourself, how is my digestion working for me? Am I thinking the right thoughts for my digestion? Do I always have heartburn? Am I eating stuff that my tummy can't really digest very easily? Am I having side effects? So this is where your relationship with yourself goes to the nth degree, because this means when you are in this space, you are connecting to your body, and your body gives you all the answers that you need. If your digestion is not working well, you want to look about your thinking and what you are putting into your body. This is also known as the fire center. If we're looking at the tattvas, the element that relates, it's the fire center. So this is where you really develop that strong will. And in this case, where the Ida and the Pingala have gone around, and this is where the Pingala might be more active, because this is your doing, your action. So if there's any density in that area, if your relationship with yourself is not so strong, then this is an area that you want to work on. And remember, physically, there's a lot of things you can do, and when we stop the recording, we'll do a little bit to energize this space. And this is the area that you really, really, really want to think about. What does my relationship with myself look like? What does it feel like? Am I confident? Am I positive? Am I assertive enough to live my life purpose? What are the areas that I could still evolve into? What else would satisfy my beliefs? Or how else could I go back to my beliefs and re-look at it in a different way? We also know this one as the seat of your primal power, your personal power. Because if this one is not strong, then your power, how you show up in the world, and not power in an egotistical way, but your personal power, your brand, that feeds into your energy centers, all of them. How's this showing up? Is it clear? Are the areas I'm still evolving? Is there things I want to let go of? It's up to you to think about. what this area is all about. So let's take a few deep breaths. Uncross your legs, uncross your hands and your feet, and close your eyes and breathe into your tummy below the belly button. Breathe in like we did on the previous meditation. Breathe in so it pops out. And breathe under your ribs and then under your clavicle. One long deep breath and release that breath. Breathing in again, fill your tummy, under your ribs, under your clavicle, and reverse the breath. Long deep breathing. This is the center of I am. This is where I am consciousness. The affirmation that you would like for yourself is I am conscious. Breathing in again, last time. And release the breath. Remembering to breathe powerfully through the nose only, maximizing our lung capacity. And with your eyes closed still, breathe into your solar plexus area. And have a look at the color of your solar plexus energy center. Have a look how it's spinning. Is it bright yellow? Has it got some shadows? Has it got some gray spots? Has it got some density? Does it have sparkles? Whatever it has, just breathe into it. Acknowledge whatever is there. Visualize how you would like it to look when you are personally in your personal power, positive, humble, graceful, and confident. Breathing in, energize it. Suspend the breath in, focus the energy, that breath to that energy center. Release the breath, only breathing through your nose. Breathe in again, fill that energy center as you fill your lungs. Suspend the breath, let it fly around that energy center, energizing, shifting, acknowledging, appreciating. Release the breath. One more breath in. Gently release the breath when you're ready. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And how does your mental body feel? What changed in your mind? What changed in your thinking in that space? Remember, acknowledgement is part of who we are as a human nature, and it starts with acknowledging who we are, what we have inside of ourselves. And ask yourself, if you take away one thing today, what is the one thing that you would like to do more for yourself with your own energy of being and your purpose that feeds into your relationship with yourself, that grows it in a beautiful way, in a way that makes you feel more confident, graceful, authentic, staying humble. Close your eyes if you need to, as you just visualize that. Consciousness, I am conscious. Gently open your eyes again. And we're going to stop the recording now so I can answer questions. And we'll do a little exercise to enrich that area, your solar plexus, gently, comfortably, and with ease. I'll see you for the next one. The next one is all about the heart energy center.